This your boy ScammLikeelyy. I'm from Flint, Michigan. So when I made the decision to start rapping, I made a Facebook status and I asked my city, I said, hey y'all, I'm finna start rapping, what should I name myself? What should my rap name be? And one person, he commented on there and he said, ScammLikeelyy. And like hundreds of people laughed at it, so I knew like, that's gotta be my name. So really my city named me. My boy CTM Frosty, he pretty much made the connection. He came out to Michigan, networked, and worked with a lot of artists out there, including myself. And as we was working and we was in the studio, we developed a relationship and a bond along with HeyyAyyOne. And that's how it happened right there. We worked in the studio and then we just continued working in the studio. Even if it wasn't together, I watched them work, they'd watch me work. And we just developed a bond. They'd have been to Michigan several times and came and stayed with me. So I did a feature with Frosty, and HeyyAyyOne had shot the video. Frosty still holding on to it, it ain't been released yet, so y'all gotta get on his head so he can come out. But ever since then, me and HeyyAyyOne been locked in, and I haven't shot no videos with no other cameraman but him. So right now, I'm staying very consistent. I've been dropping an album every month. I would say, if you never listen to none of my music, the #1 album that I would have you key in on is the 1113 album. But I've released 2 albums since then, but they are good. I mean, you listen to anything, it's all gonna be fire. It's gonna be sauced up, you're gonna learn something, you're gonna be able to go make some money as soon as you listen to me. I'm a master networker, like it come natural to me. I love meeting people. I love to hear their story, where they come from. I love to hear their music and their craft and what they're creating, because all of it inspires me. I use all of that as motivation when I go in the studio to be just as creative, or if not more creative than they were. So yeah, this is like, some custom merch that I had made by my boy Barry in Detroit. It's got all the scam stuff on there, PayPal, Bank of America, credit cards. It's really much, what I stand for, ScammLikeelyy, Visa, Capital One, MasterCard, just Benz, anything that got to do with financial, anything is right up my lane. I feel like I developed my sound in Flint. We got our own sound, we got our own wave going. It's very influential within the country and the nation right now. So I just been sparring with all the, the rappers in Flint, like Louis Ray, YSR Grams, Crispy Life Kid, YNJ, RMC Mike, Rio. Just being in the studio with these guys is like being in the gym to me. It's like putting your shots up. We going at each other. It's like sparring in the gym to me. So that's really how I develop my sound. My advice to artists is don't ever get discouraged. Don't let nobody bring you down with their opinions, because it ain't no right or wrong with this. Like whatever you feel like could work for you. Just because somebody else say you should do it one way, you should do it however you feel, because you'll be happy with that. That's my advice to the artists. Coming out to Denver, what I see the difference, within the Flint and the Denver scene, the studio prices. It's cheap in Flint. You can come to Flint, you can record, you can get 6 hours of studio time for $100 at multiple studios. So it's like, it's way more affordable. Like I'm here paying 120, 60 an hour or some shit like that, you feel me? So it's like, and then, I don't got the relationship like I do back at home here. They don't really know who I am all the way to appreciate me, to just want to give me free studio time. So that's the difference really, like, but the vibe is good. Everybody excited about music. That's really similar. Like here in Denver, you know what I'm saying? I see a lot of people working together, sticking together, trying to do stuff together. Like I was in studios with people that really normally probably wouldn't be in studios together, maybe because they was there because I was there, but I seen the camaraderie, and it made me feel like home. Like, oh, okay, these guys understand the bigger picture. They understand working together and getting farther. My pet peeves when I'm in the studio is like bothering me in my creative process. Like if I go in the booth and I'm about to record, like don't bother me with nothing. Like you talk to me later. You know what I'm saying? Another thing that bothers me is because I punch in and how I'm recording, right? When the engineer bring the verse back like quick, like just let the beat play. If you ever record me and I'm in there and I'm punching in and it's my next punch, but I didn't say nothing, just let the beat play. I'm trying to figure it out. I don't need you to bring it back and let my words play again. You messing up my creative process. So that's one of my biggest pet peeves, to be honest. Oh yeah, my third thing though, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna have to say this. I really don't like phones. Like, I don't really like letting my location be known where I'm at the time. So like, when there's new people around and they in their phones, like, I don't really know what they motives are and what they up to and what they doing on there. Is they recording? Is they posting me? Is they sending it to Shade Room? Like, what's really going on? Like, so my money advice for everybody, and I always try to use and say this to everybody, you need to live through a business. Everybody need to start a business, structure the business correctly. Don't use a residential address. Go buy a commercially zoned address, and you can buy these things. You just Google it. And start a business correctly and structure it right and live through it. Because all these things that y'all spending money on is tax write-offs. You know what I'm saying? And then if you build your business credit and understand it, you can live through it. So the stuff that you spending money on, you can probably fall back on your credit and save the money. So live through a business and everything will work out for itself. I've just been working with a lot of music. I got a lot of videos in the vault. I just been staying consistent, feeding my fan base. I don't care how small it is or how big it is, I'm keeping them happy. That's really my goal, like just to keep my fans happy. I don't really look at the music thing and want to be a one, like I don't want hits or nothing like that, because if I wanted a single, I'd just record one. Like I like the fact that people listen to all my music. Like when I drop an album, they stream, if it's 10 songs on there, they just listening to all 10 songs. They're not only coming to listen to the one song that they might have heard on the radio or something. So my goals is different. I just want longevity in the career, you know what I'm saying? And just continue building my brand. I think scam rap right now is the newest wave in music right now. I think it's the most exciting. You know, people are very energetic. It's like interesting. People want to hear what's the next sauce is gonna be said. Like, I don't think scam rap could ever be dead because scam is only growing. It's only more people doing fraud. I feel like more people making money off of scams than drugs now. But to be honest, I mean, I could mention artists like Baby Tron, who's had recent success. I feel like he's a scam rapper. You got Money Man, who's a very successful scam rapper. You got Casher Quan, you got ScammLikeelyy. You got a lot of people out here, BTB Savage. It's a lot of great scam rappers out here. So, I mean, y'all check them out, man. We doing great out here. It's so much cat with this scam rap, but you can tell in the lyrics if they ain't really dropping no sauce or if they ain't looking like it. If they can't dress or they ain't having no money, like you can tell. If they ain't moving around nowhere and they always at home in the basement talking about they hidden stores and all, it don't add up. We ain't gonna believe that. The sauce could be free if it's in you. The sauce gotta be in you and it gotta be on you. You know what I'm saying? If you gotta go and buy the sauce, then you lost in the sauce. You gotta be sauced up. Shout out to Gucci Mane. I can show you how to roll a op in a slap wood. Probably one of my most famous bars. Every time I go live, somebody gonna comment that. My favorite porn star of all time is Roxy Reynolds. And if I ever run into her, it's that. I'll buy it. I'm paying whatever. It's land like that. You can find all my music on all digital streaming platforms. You spell my name correctly. It's ScammLikeelyy with 2 M's, 2 E's, and 2 Y's. That's ScammLikeelyy. If you didn't get that, pause it, rewind it, slow it down, slow-mo, whatever you gotta do. You feel what I'm saying? Or click the link in the description below because my boy is gonna drop that for y'all. This your boy ScammLikeelyy. We in my crib. This is where I scam. You feel what I'm saying? I got the VPN on so you can't catch me. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm gonna be out of here by the end of the month because I'm not paying the rent. Holla at you.